Alright, so this is Jing again from Bukit Vista, and today what I wanted to talk about is actually what makes Bukit Vista unique or special. What is it that Bukit Vista actually does that makes it different from other property management companies? So I guess it goes into the little bit of a history of what we've been doing. The easiest way to explain it for somebody who's relatively new is I ask, do you use Instagram? Do you use YouTube? Well, if you use these channels of Instagram or YouTube, then you're probably familiar with the idea of an influencer. So who is that? Well, an influencer is basically somebody who has, I guess, gotten a disproportionately large share of market attention, and they get lots of views or they get lots of followers on their social media profiles. Well, that's us, Bukit Vista, but for Airbnb. If you really think about it, Airbnb functions very similar to how social networks are. It's between two people. They each leave each other a review. And while it's not as, let's say, dynamic as a social network like, let's say, Facebook or Instagram, it does pretty much function this way. It's basically user-generated content by way of the experience, by way of the content produced on the Airbnb listing, and certain hosts, that is the influencers, will do a bit better than other ones, and they'll generally get into a positive feedback loop over time. So that, in short, is essentially what we do differently at Bukit Vista. We are Airbnb influencers. Now, that's, I think, just the beginning part of what it takes. Airbnb is a platform for our distribution, but there's so much more to the Bukit Vista story as well. We produce a lot of content that is helpful during the guest journey. We also do innovative practices along the guest experience from the time of booking all the way to the time of review. And we think also very creatively about how to create innovation and new experiences for our guests in the Airbnb platform so that we get selected more often. In addition, we do data science, which allows us to look at prices constructively, and it allows us to understand what the market might actually want to buy, so we can position our properties always in the most busy part of the market where transactions are guided. And that, I think, in a nutshell, is what makes Bukit Vista a different company from your traditional property management company.